Yes, I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it. Let it take you away and be hopeful, hopeful, and He'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, 'cause we hopeful.
So, what is jealousy? Jealousy is an emotion. It is a feeling, not a good feeling. A deep feeling of distress and maybe pain. I know everybody, all of you out there, you've been jealous, whether young, old, whatever age you are, you've been jealous. Jealousy is a very dangerous thing, you know why? Because it's physical. You can feel it physically, you can feel this overwhelming thing taking over yourself. It's like there's a demon around just taking over you. You don't know what to do with yourself. Especially people like me, I'm overexpressive, my eyes are open, my hands are running everywhere. And then when jealousy comes, you can see a different thing going on your face, because it's something that's deep in your heart. Very bad thing, very bad feeling, Nations have fallen. Kings have fallen. The devil actually fell because of jealousy. So it's not a small thing. It's a deep emotional thing. It's a deep feeling that can destroy you and kill you. I feel like I'm preaching, but I'm not. I'm just saying. Just feel it. So what drives jealousy? Insecurities. If you have fear or you have concern, if you have lack of possession, material things, your status in the society, whether you're poor, you're rich, or whatever, you become jealous. If you're a very competitive somebody, because if you're beat, then you're not happy. And sometimes protection, your kids, your husband. So those are the things that can drive you to be very jealous. Okay, so if you are insecure, say for instance, you always think you don't look the best. Maybe your friend looks better than you. Maybe your sister looks better than you. Maybe your cousin looks better than you. Or somebody else in the church or at school looks better than you. Then you become jealous, because what you want is to be like them so that you feel good. And usually if you are insecure because you are self-conscious and you have no self-esteem and fear, or concern. If you're always fearful or you have concerns about everything, if that fear is not taken care of, if you end up becoming very jealous. If you lack possession, this is the most important one. Usually, if you don't have anything, you don't have what you think you were supposed to have, as if we know who has to have what, because we're all different people in the world. It's a lot of us. And the status, your status in the society, your status in the church, your status at school, your status anywhere, wherever you are, can make you jealous, because sometimes you think you're poor, maybe, because it's relative, right? Who knows? You see, you think you're poor because you don't have the sneakers that somebody has in class. You don't have the beautiful Bible like Mr. So-and-so has. You don't have the right marks like somebody has. You don't have the beautiful baby like so-and-so has. So you become jealous because it would rather be you, not the other person. So now you're scheming on how you can get that thing, because that's what jealousy can lead you to do. And then the big one, if you are competitive, somebody who's always competitive, it's like, it's not even healthy. It has to be a game. It has to be like, let's go, let's do this. And then if you don't get to the mark, if you don't get what you thought you were going to have, or you think you didn't win, you become jealous, because it always has to be about you. And it's all about pride sometimes, because it's your name all the time. If it's somebody's name, then you're not significant, right? And then protection, you know how sometimes You're overprotective of whatever you have, your children, your husband, your property, whatever you have. If at some point you feel like you don't have grasp of whatever you thought you own, then you become jealous. So those are the things that can drive you into being jealous. With jealousy, out of everything else in the world, jealousy, like we said, it's an emotion. It's a feeling. It's deep inside your heart, it's deep inside your heart, your thoughts, because you can actually be expressive about it. You can actually show it on your face that you're jealous, right? So how do you know that you're jealous? Sometimes you become overcritical. Somebody does something very nice, they get good grades. You start criticizing them for no reason, You had an extra hour to study. That's why I didn't get the marks, and you got the marks, So you are overcritical. Everything has to be like, That's the only way you can identify that you are jealous. The deep feeling, the pain you feel inside. You're oversensitive. You are criticizing everything about everybody is wrong. You're sad. Everybody around you just looks at you and you're just sad all the time because you just want to be here instead of there. Because who knows who's supposed to be there and who's supposed to be there, but you are always sad. So that's the only way you're being a jealous person. Sad. So the thing about jealousy is it's very dicey, because you usually, maybe almost all the time, you are jealous of somebody who is closest to you. See how dangerous it is? Because what jealousy brings, the result of jealousy is not good. This is what I mean. There are people who do their thing out there, We have people like, let me just mention a few. Not that I think they are great. Maybe they are. Who knows? LeBron James, maybe Beyonce. They do their thing, right? And people are like going crazy about them. They are so excited. They are so happy for them. But then when your own does something, maybe almost what LeBron James does, the feeling won't be the same. This is when jealousy comes in. You're not jealous of people who are away from you in relations. You are jealous of people who are closer to you. That's how dangerous it is. So always be cautious about that. That if whoever is around you, be it your friend, be it your sister, be it your mother, be it whoever it is, if they do something that maybe you think you would have been better you doing it than them, go out of your way to tell them that they are really doing okay. And as you continuously do that, trust me, you'll feel much, much better, because it's a deep feeling that is not good, that can destroy you cognitively and mentally, that at the end of the day, you stop functioning. The only thing that you do is you're scheming about what you should do to stop them from doing what they are doing, so that you feel good about yourself. Because when you're insecure about them doing well, because nobody will be realizing you or noticing that you exist, then you have to stop them. So the next thing is you're scheming on what to do to stop them. Not a good thing. So try. Everybody, to be honest with you, is very jealous. Everybody is jealous. But it's what you do with that feeling, that emotion, such that you stop being hurtful, so that you stop doing what jealousy can lead you into doing. Learn to express yourself about how you feel. Tell the person who's doing good, you are doing okay. Sometimes you might not mean it, but the more you repeat it, the more you feel better about it, and the more you get rid of jealous. But the ultimate thing that you do to get rid of jealousy is to pray about it. pray about it, and don't be insecure. Love yourself. And most of all, be content. Because if you're not content, if you're competitive, if you have, sometimes jealousy can lead to hate, or hate can lead to jealousy. So all those things, if you get rid of them, your relationships are going to be better. The whole reason we are talking about jealousy, it's because our relationships are very important, and it is a job to secure them. It is a job, it is a process to make sure our relationships are going well every day. So if you're jealous of somebody, there can never be peace or tranquility between you and the other person or the other group or the other family. Jealousy can make you separate yourself from everybody, because if you are insecure, if you don't get anything out of it, how you feel, if you don't get rid of it, you seclude yourself from everybody else because you feel insignificant, you feel unwanted, you feel like you are nothing. So make sure you try your best to appreciate, to work on it, and most of all, pray about it, because things have happened. The devil failed because of jealousy. So who are you not to be destroyed because of jealousy? The only thing and the only one who can get rid of jealousy is God. Try him and you'll never regret it. Peace.
So I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it, let it take you away, and be hopeful, hopeful, and he'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, 'cause we